Just another day in the life of the dream job. You know, I laugh sometimes when I call it dream job because of all the jobs in the world, this is the best one. But I'll tell you what, it ain't frickin' puppies and rainbows.
That's the same one.
You bought that on Craigslist that night?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wheeling and dealing, bro, all the time.
I want a refund. Our target before this was for all of last year, okay, which we would hit sometimes and not hit other times, so it was a good number.
Okay.
So we've blown out of the water in a matter of the last 60 days. So our channel's become super popular, so paying more to advertise because they have to pay based on the view counts and the retention time frame. We're going to look at a building now. Me and Tim will just go, and if it's worth going back, we'll bring the whole team.
Which one?
So, obviously we're crowded where we're at. This place is a 6,000 square foot building, same size we're in now, then another 6,000 square foot building, and then another 1,500 square foot building, a 2,400 square foot building, and a 1,400 square foot building, all on its own compound. Is there going to be a bad thing you're going to tell me after I get all jacked up about this place?
No, not at all. I mean, the garage doors are in good shape in that building.
3 salesmen together. I'm surprised we're not drunk yet.
Yeah.
It is the 4th time we mentioned the bar across the street, but. Ready to roll, kids? Fuller, you should quit your job. Any career position that says, if you do this, you can never, oh, fuck you, I'm not doing it. I mean, I wanted a Lamborghini my whole life, but I was too responsible to own one. The day I bought one, I said, I can't believe I didn't do this 10 years ago. It's $1,000 a month. I always had $1,000 a month. I just had to give up other shit. Grand Theft Auto 5 last night. Haven't played video games in a year, so I'm not very good at it. Accomplished 1 mission. I think today is a perfect example of the typical. So I'm freaking pumped because we're going to GM. We should probably find out where that is. You know where that is?
That way.
Okay. And because Tim just got a deal with them to build 4 trucks right off the bat. I wake up this morning, I get like 3 frustrating emails in a row. One of them is like, has to do with us getting paid, period, and how we get paid every month for all of our wheel and tire sales and everything. So I'm trying to be excited, but I think, you know, that's kind of the tough part of owning a business. Everything is your problem. So even when you're trying to have a good day, if there's one bad thing going on and it's a pretty good sized bad thing, it still kind of stabs you in the stomach Your heart's saying, hey, let's rock and roll, it's gonna be awesome. Then I forgot my friggin' drink. So then my brain gets going 1,000 miles an hour and I start forgetting stuff. Full, are you in here? Yeah.
You want to just park up here and we'll walk?
Yeah. Suppose we shouldn't do a burnout in the lot, huh, Fuller?
I mean, I say go for it.
Yeah, you're the worst guy in the world to possibly ask that question. Like the absolute worst. Like the worst, bro. Not even exaggerating. I had a rough start today. I set my alarm for 8 o'clock on Sunday, so I wouldn't forget to come to the car lot thing. So last night when I went to set it for this morning, I always get up at 45, so I set it for 7:45. My wife's like, did you set an alarm? I was like, yeah. Goes off 7:45. She goes, is it really 7:45? I said, yeah. So what time do I usually get up? She's like, 6:45. I was like, is that a problem? Woo! Roll media in 4 minutes. Because there's so much to learn about having big enough nuts to get coached. And you know, they called it coaching in my old job and they used it totally wrong. Those are the kinds of things that if people could learn that, they could run successful Michael Jordan shoe selling businesses, you know, because it works across all avenues. So. Junior, let's talk about the worst thing in the world you can do is nothing. I know, you told me yesterday you just don't have a song. So we have to fix that. Looking doesn't seem to be working. We've been doing that for 5 days. At some point you got to punt, right? So let's explore other options. What was our other idea? Well, I revisited that this morning, took one message. I said, how much is it to make us a 30-second intro song? He'll make 2 of them for $100. I said, how about 100 each? Because I don't feel right paying $50. So all I did was revisit the plan we already had because the new plan was failing. Yeah. So I went back to plan A, and we're fucking up and rocking. So you gotta react, you know what I mean? So I worked on it for 12 hours, it's fixed. We'll have a song soon. Get there. Find a way to always get there. Never do nothing. Are you staying for español? Que tipo la troca. I have a big, huge K on here and I've been practicing all week. That's the only thing I worked on all week. I am a believer that the human mind will start deteriorating if it's not constantly challenged. So we do yoga. We do yoga on Wednesdays to keep the human body flexible and alive, because Kirk's going on 40 and can barely get out of bed. Or we know a guy. It's not us, but we know this guy that's gonna be 38, February 12th, and he can hardly get out of bed, so he needs to do yoga. It's also phenomenal for team building because every time Kirk farts during yoga, everybody laughs. And then Spanish class is because the human brain is also a muscle, and if you don't keep pushing it. And we like to hang out in Mexico.
What? I'm personally buying lunch tomorrow.
Tim, like with his own money.
Like not even on the company.
This is unprecedented. Site visits, we're beating our target for March.
Damn, haircut!
YouTube is still slightly over 1 million, which is beating our March target. Because if we're not going for the retail market, it's a lot of effort for a little reward. But to go to other people's shows is pretty much free. I'm gonna be giving away t-shirts I'm gonna get a fucking t-shirt cannon.
Thank you, Tim.
much light that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. I do this without no excuses. I just love winning less than I hate losing. I'm proving the reign through my era. So even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.